Mic check. Mic check. Let me start off by saying something that some people might find controversial, but it needs to be said because it's true. Duke Nukem Forever was a great game. Let me go ahead and just get everybody's reasons for not liking it or saying it was bad.
Hungry, terrified.
Number one seems to be everybody else says it's bad. That's not an excuse. We're not insects. We don't have a hive mind. That's not even a reason, a valid reason for literally anything.
You stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your hands.
Everybody says heroin's great. You're just gonna start doing heroin? No. So no, therefore it's not a valid reason. The second most used reason is because it was in development for so long and the game didn't really deliver anything revolutionary. Well, let me tell you something. Long development cycles do not equal quality. In fact, there's usually a sweet spot when it comes to development time, and that seems to change as time goes on. But basically, if a game is in development for too long, especially for as long as that one was, you gotta understand Duke Nukem, like Forever, was going through this development hell during a time where it was like there was just so many new graphics engines coming out, and they were all one up in the other one. And if you take too long to develop a game, you have to switch engines, because it's gonna come out and people are gonna be like, "The graphics suck." And to be frank, the graphics did kind of suck on the console versions because of the Unreal 3 engine and its plethora of rendering issues when you would first load a level. I mean, honestly, the game was never going to come out, and Gearbox came in and pretty much just duct taped it together and released what was there and made it make sense. It's okay. What's another reason people say it sucks? There's also the social justice sheep reason that Duke's misogynist and an asshole and his jokes weren't even funny. Besides the former to the latter, I would say I really didn't find too many of his jokes funny either. There's like maybe one or two. I think the funniest parts of the game was just like the stuff you'd see in the environment and what things were called and things like that, you know? That was the best part of the game, in my opinion. And the shooting was very good in that game. The overall gameplay was great. You had a whole lot of Half-Life 2-esque puzzles, and they were great. Yeah, they ripped off Half-Life 2, but, I mean, it worked. It was fun. The only complaint I really ever had about that game was the whole Halo-esque 2 weapons regenerating health deal. That was pretty fucking stupid. And I think they kind of did that because they were going to consoles and they wanted something that was console friendly. If all you have to do is press Y to switch between guns, and you only have 2 guns, that's gonna work for you, you know? I mean, Unreal Tournament 3, when that came to the consoles, that handled very well, in my opinion. And it played great. Didn't even have aim assist. And the campaign in that and Duke Nukem Forever was decent in terms of length and everything that was in it. It was pretty good. I kind of feel like I don't know. Like, it was definitely a good game. And pretty much every complaint I've ever heard about it is completely unfounded and invalid. Or just plain ignorant. But, like, the real complaints, like the modernization of the game, I thought it was a little much. But it was still a good game. I mean, honestly, if you want, you could just play Serious Sam and you could get that Twitch shooter fucking experience. And honestly, you know, Doom 3 did the same thing. People don't remember. Why am I the only people that remember shit, and, you know, that has to do with video games? Am I the only person that remembers shit? I think I am. Like, Duke Nukem Forever came out and the purists were ripping it, right? Because it wasn't true to the formula. Well, you know, Doom 3 wasn't very true to the formula either, and it was still a good game. Didn't have much replayability, but it was a good game. Just like the people that are saying that Cyberpunk is the worst gaming disaster of all time. Not even fucking close. Most of the problems are self-inflicted by the customer. By the stupid fucking customer. Why would you buy a game like that? You don't... When a game comes out on the current gen and it comes out in the next gen as well, you don't buy that game on the current gen. You don't. Because you're asking for a horrible fucking time. Horrible time. Does anybody remember Far Cry 3 when it came out on the PS3 and the 360? Anybody remember that? No, you don't, do you? I do. Crysis 3? I do. I'm gonna be playing it on the 360. Unless I don't feel like putting myself through that, then I might not. I don't know. I haven't decided. Battlefield 4? Anyone? Worst gaming disaster of all time? No. It's the fucking idiots that bought it on last gen consoles. Is the campaign buggy? Probably. I haven't played it, but it's probably buggy. I mean, look at this shit. The only complaints I have about that game so far, and like I said, I've only played it to benchmark it, is that the NPCs coming from a developer that made this, the NPCs in that game, huge disappointment. Huge, if I could just quote Donald Trump here, huge disappointment.
We'll deal with the witches.
Bigly. They don't do anything. They wander around in circles. They bump into each other, and they just kind of stand there. They'll be like facing each other, just like, you know, like say this is a person, this is a person. They'll be like right here, and they'll just be staring straight ahead, and they'll just be stopped. They won't even acknowledge each other. They don't do anything. They don't have routines. Isn't that the standard now, to have routines? I didn't see a single fucking routine. And I don't think they're ever gonna patch that in, because they got way bigger fish to fry. But yeah, if you're one of the people that bought that game on the last gen consoles, you're the problem, honestly. Should they have released it on the last gen consoles? No, of course not, but they're going to, because they know you're fucking stupid. And they know it's almost Christmas time. And you know what happens at Christmas time? You know what happens? You get this, I'm not gonna say stupid, because they're generally nice people. Like, they just want to do something for their grandkids. But you get the gullible, ignorant to the whole ordeal grandparents or uncles and aunts that just, you know, they're like, oh, little Timmy wants Cyberpunk, and he's got a PS4. I'm gonna get it for him for PS4. And then they'll get somebody that's like, they'll get it for him for the Xbox One, even though he has a PS4. Oops. But yeah, they're preying on those people. CD Projekt Red, preying on your ignorant relatives that don't have any idea what video games are. That's what they're preying on. And that trick is as old as it comes. Okay. It's not about releasing a finished game, or releasing a decent looking game, I should say. I would say it's sort of finished, but not really, you know what I mean? It's not, nothing to do with that whatsoever. They know what they were doing. They knew they didn't have any intention on making that game run well on the last gen consoles. It cost way too much money. Kidding me? So quit blaming the fucking companies that do this shit and start blaming the people that support it. Just like people that are mad about fucking China. Stop buying shit from China. It's kind of difficult, yeah, I know, but you can buy food that's not from China. There's lots of things that you actually need to have that you can get that's not from China. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I'm supposed to use my Witcher senses, huh? Anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way, because I'm just so tired of hearing about it. Every fucking video I watch on YouTube is on the PS4. Of course you're having a bad time. You stupid fucker. Of course you're having a bad time. See, I need to go down, and I don't know how the fuck to go down. Well, I mean, this is telling me I need to go... Okay. Is this the real deal? No, it's taking me back to the same fucking place. I'm out of here.
Beware, for you know neither the day nor the hour.
I see, eh?
Witcher.
Another day gone to shit. Looking for a bruising?
I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go, man.
Every sinner will burn in the eternal fire.
Unless it's up the stairs? No, it's locked. Oh, I see something.
Might want to look around some.
Get out of my way, Fitz McGee. I say get out of my way, I'll let your ass on fire.
Enough said.
When I'm about done with this game, I am going to take the time to follow NPCs around to see if they actually do anything. Or if they're just in one spot the whole time.
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe souls to leave without a pass. We can wait till he
What
dies.
was it happened to
No rush.
Foltest again?
Where's Eustace? Tim always ordered the corpses.
Aye, he did. Plenty more to all now, so we work shifts. Crematory's fire roars day and night.
Ceiling's clean. Steel and fire.
If you want it clean, let me pass. I've got
Fresh
shit
air
and
and
pus
Loch Lee.
leaking from the wagon.
Oh, aye. Right away.
Coming outside, Rooster? No? Fuck you too.
Such lovely natural surroundings. Beware, freak. This one's still breathing.
Aye, it is. Let it. Some still breathe as I toss them in the fire.
Orders say not living souls to leave without a
What was
pass.
it happened to
We can wait till it
Falkers
dies. There's no rush.
Where's Eustace? It was him always hauled the corpses.
Aye, he did. Plenty more to do now, so we work shifts. Dormitory's fire roars day and night.
Steel and fire.
If you want it clean, let me pass. I've got shit and pus leaking from me wagon.
Oh, right.
Look, all this one's still to me.
Aye, it is. Let it. Some still breathe as I toss them in the fire.
Orders say not living souls to leave without a pass.
Wait till
Had
it dies.
enough of this job.
Where's Eustace? It was him always hauled the corpses.
Plenty more to do.
Maybe.
I was watching YouTube.
Maybe got
Dormitory's fire roars day and night.
Steel and fire.
And since when do you actually watch my shit? I thought you listened to your fucking obnoxious folk music or whatever.
I was hoping you wanted to do so that I know.
No, yeah, I'm sure. You won't even remember this shit, lady.
I might.
You don't remember a damn thing.
I love you.
I suppose it's good enough.
every sinner will burn in the eternal fire.
The eternal flame will burn away our sins.
See, this is why I don't like these fucking quests, man.
Ooh!
You've got the streets respect, Witcher.
Where's Eustace? It was him always hauled the corpses.
Right, he did.
Might want to look around some.
Dormitory's fire roars day and night.
Steel and fire.
If you want it clean, let me pass. I've got shit and pus leaking from me wagon.
Right away.
Maybe I'm supposed to get in people's shit. I don't know. Anyway, hang out with this guy. Stupid fucking horse.
Trusted a woman once.
Non-human, are you?
Give me right hand. Eternal fire will guide us.
He who has lived in virtue shall find warmth at the fire. He who has lived in sin shall perish
Enough
within
to
it.
beat the tides.
Pyre for all witches, the pyre for all freaks, the pyre for non-humans, one and all.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah.
Ooh. Arr. Oh. Arr.
Ah. Oh.
Alright, now I gotta do that thing where I sit and stare at it for 30 minutes.
Arr. Ooh.
Ah. Oh. Ah.
I think I'm catching something.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
Ah. Oh. Ooh.
Ah. Oh.
Ooh. Arr.
Ah. Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ah. Ah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ah. Ah.
What are you talking about? Next one. Or look it up. Mic check. I think it sounds different. Or maybe it doesn't. You know what? There's only one way to find out. I think it's fine. I'm just gonna carry on with my life. Google it, woman.
What I'm trying to do and it's not giving me something. Talking about filing your fucking text.
Whoa there, Roach.
so pale if you ate onions and milk.
Oh.
What's going on there?
You heard. Adrian soils yielding pots.
How's that?
Simple. Every pot that's
Slower.
Learned all the easy to find witches already. I could use it.
I had to sail back to Pilgrims long ago with perhaps.
Hey,
Ah.
Something slime about you, to my mind.
You heard? He finally met his match. Some cutthroat of Witcher, I think, gave Junior his due.
Honor of the fatherland.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of silver.
What's your step?
Things are generally tidy.
Long live Radovid!
Oh!
Got a pass. Don't need a pass. No regret. 8 generations.
Ah.
Crawl back under your rock.
In a hurry? In a hurry?
Oh! Make way. That's it, Roach. Ugly bastard. Slow now. Hey there.
Might want to look around some.
So I don't get anything for that? Other than the gear? No, I don't care. Come here. I missed you too. Yes. Believe it or not.
Run, Roach. Hey there.
empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Come here. Well, you need to hold.
All is in order.
So I just hit my head on my mic again. And it doesn't look like anything's wrong with it.
What the hell were you doing down there?
I was rotating those books so my feet wouldn't keep flicking, my toenails wouldn't hit the pages.
Probably.
Because I have long legs.
That'd be wrong.
So, I mean, as long as it's not dented, it should be fine, right?
And as long as it works, registers properly, yeah.
You make that sound really complicated.
As long as you have your voice and not pick a bunch of background noise, too. Fine.
Mic check.
Also, as long as there's no soft spots in your.
Soft spots.
So, okay, so if you take, like, one of the regular microphones that, like, the massive karaoke style ones,
Yeah.
and you bang it on something, and it doesn't look like there's anything wrong, if you push on it, there's a soft spot.
How hard do I have to push?
Not very. Because that's mesh. And both.
I mean, this looks pretty fucking sturdy if you look at it. It's like really sturdy.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And I've hit my head on it
Well,
before.
this is, it's on an arm. It's gonna move.
Well,
if you
that
hit
it
it,
was
it's gonna move.
loose, so it
It's
probably
gonna rotate and
recoiled.
move, you know?
Yeah.
It's not gonna take a full blow. It's not like taking
And
a
people
microphone.
fucking.
Anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna ignore that workday stuff. Call them tomorrow, I guess. I was gonna call them today, but I didn't get out until fucking 4
Yeah. Call him tomorrow.
And out at 2:30.
Yes, I gave her like I think all of them. Whatever. I'm just gonna stop thinking about it.
She looked at me, all right. Looked right at me.
It's late, I know. Sorry to bother you. But I need to talk to the Duchess.
It's no trouble. I had not yet laid my head to rest. As to her illustrious highness, I fear you will have to wait until the sun has risen again. Make yourself at home. Milton mentioned you'd been to Corvo Bianco to see the beast's victim. Learn anything new from Nabotti?
Well, since we have to wait anyway, steel yourself for a long story.
And how is it we passed from your account of the investigation to reminiscing about the succubus?
'Cause those were good times. And we were younger. Always nice to talk about that. Look, sun's up.
Then let's tarry no more. Her enlightened highness is sure to have arrived at the Tourney grounds by now. Let us go.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sort at the arena in Nuremberg. There, a knight defeated a Shaelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shaelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd? Plain irresponsible. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this.
line was true. There were 12 guns to X1, spread the monster like food. But the bold thieves and the loves spurt, so the witcher wounded Selma, then its foul heart turned. What was all in the one which the victor, and naught shall have come of valor and vigor. Our heroes swept in by the Selma's red sword, so the witcher shall perish in cavernous maws. Selma's cries ring aloud. Blood transformed into
Ugly bastard. Damn it.
that Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikemen, see to the beast!
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
Mm-hmm. What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone?
Probably.
Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
Oh, I turned that back on. Okay, good. I was thinking I didn't.
How did it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Five virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the gardens searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
She's a little stressed.
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Perv. Got a regular Joe Biden over here. Anyway.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Clear the path! Clear the way, I said!
Close the door all the way? I'm in the middle of something? Bella?
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hag, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It turns around over there, look.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
A fruitful hunt to you, Witcher.
Oh! All is in order! Your Grace. Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our touching values.
Slick by the neck.
Best cure for the beast. A Witcher.
easy to spot once I'm under.
A fruitful hunt to you, Richard.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavily coursed up trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
Disgraceful.
Oh my effing whiz. It's positively useless. She can't possibly see.
Oh, is my head ever spinning after last night?
I got you, baby.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Think unicorns. Rainbows, little girls, sweets maybe.
How dare he! Scandalous!
Cold games not likely to tempt a unicorn. Cold games not likely to tempt a unicorn. Damn, doesn't have a sweet tooth. crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse. An apple. Yum yum. Easy.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. Or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
I gotta go working again tomorrow too.
Show me yours.
Yeah. But not as long.
Who wrote this drivel?
About half as
Begin
long.
like a crone, hollowed out with ease.
I'll be home
then
real
end
quick.
like a mouse
Okay.
with a head of hard cheese.
Okay.
Groans, hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly. Look, if we take row, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
Oh, what the butch?
What was that?
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I have something to do still.
More murders?
just one. Not counting yours.
Then you kill again.
You want to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice: to leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter, regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent, one they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Don't crowd around.
Calm down. Can't believe it. Sorry. You'd best behave, friend. You're in Bodnir, see?
An idea. You're married, but what difference does it make? Help me, please.
I had a family and a home. Then I had only a home. Now I have nothing. Please, sir, succor a man who has ceased to be one.
Can you believe it? I was to get a new
Oh.
from Jean-Louis letter.
Jaw-dropping Mancomb, await Witcher. Surely your techniques prepare to test and demonstrate. Do you wish to jump in?
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
Mancomb? First I've ever encountered that name.
One should never judge an opponent by his name. Master Mancomb is a saddler, though a valiant one at that. His blows are as fierce as his riposts are sharp.
Fine, let's start.
Oh, my knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter, the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Fancy insults? Not my thing. No other more effective means.
Though a man of few words and even fewer jests, the Witcher is ever a fighter. Geralt has vanquished Mancomb. 2 more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from Mountebank Alley, while Colossus fights in the largest courtyard in Saint Sebastian.
Why so pale?
I wouldn't mind if that beast devoured me. I'd...
Greasy hair, blood on his jacket, what's love?
Another murder by the horrid beast!
Would you craft...
Of course.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Wow.
From the Beauclair Cooper's
Long
Guild.
live Duquesa
Oakwood
Anna
barrels.
Henrietta.
Best barrels around. Discounts on purchases of 10 or more.
No two ways about it.
Master Witcher, a man of action, a man of valor. Are you not? Would you care to chat? Shall you face off against still waters? Shall you? Shall you?
Like to know who I'm punching. This knight won't reveal his name or face. Won't say anything at all, not a word.
Rein in your curiosity, sir. A knightly vow is no idle promise. Still waters shall conceal both face and crest until such time as one defeats him. So, will you fight or not?
I didn't ask for it.
So?
I challenge you to a duel.
Noble lords and virtuous ladies, another fight is soon to begin. Skip.
No. I'm in the middle of something. That's enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Witcher defeats the previously invincible Still Waters. And what about it was? Freed of his vow, the knight can now show his face.
Your blows are strong and true. My congratulations.
Thanks.
Have you naught to add? I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run farms, and fight.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No. I'd expect to hear that from
Why
someone
can't
who's
I?
afraid
Why
to
can't I
lose
have
to a
that as a choice, huh? I body my choice.
Now only Colossus stands between you and a chance at the Maestro. San Sebastian, that's where you should go. Look for the largest courtyard.
Colors I would see on the Duchy's banners. Red, white, and rose.
Hickoryto.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt, for you are in too safe. They shine. Wow.
few coppers for bread, please, sir.
Get in your den. Get in your den. Get in your den.
Blimey.
Witcher's rather handsome.
Hey, Master Witcher, will you face Colossus? Folks say those... Oh, now you look to be a man in search of exertion. Hey, Whitelocks, will you dare to fight Colossus?
Colossus. Interesting as monikers go. Or is that what his mother called him out of the womb, too?
Why would she not have? Colossus. It rings out with pride and passion. So, will you fight?
Fine. Let's fight.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. Quick I am. Too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack, paddywhack. Here's your arm bone. Where's the sport in it?
Don't want to fight? Why bother looking for challengers then? Wasting my time.
Oh, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, you win. But you can't swing at me, not once. Just deflect my blows, got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. Too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
Prefer to slap you around the ordinary way.
Ah, disappointing. This Witcher's no fun at all. Oh well, I suppose it makes little difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, a fight at last. Standard regulations. Witcher versus Colossus.
Too quick for you, huh?
Witcher defeats Colossus in a regulation bout. A captivating clash, to say the least.
You thump hard. You thump well, Master Witcher.
Thanks.
You've earned my esteem, sir. We've not seen such a feat in years. And thus, you've secured the right to challenge the Maestro himself. You'll find him by the docks.
Listen, good folk. Listen here. Would you spare a copper?
The fuck? Are you pregnant or something?
Mouth's dry as a stockfish.
It's thin scrapings around here. At least the weapon.
Life in Beauclair can be quite dear. Death, though, that's always free.
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
Farewell and adieu to you,
This where I find the boxer they call the Maestro?
Maestro, champ, the undefeated. Folk call him many things. You are the Witcher who dropped the 3 lesser champions?
I am. Come to fight the Maestro, but seems to me he's indisposed.
Alcohol is the Maestro's remedy for his crippling shyness. He's a delicate man, you see. He'd never so much as hit a pillow while sober.
Fighting sober's like dancing to silence.
Forget fighting. Sure you can stand? You're blind drunk.
Not your bum-bopping business. Ah, you cheat, you chat, while my vodka's gone flat. Will you fight, yay or nay?
Let's go. I challenge you.
Hold on. Whoa. I am a man of principle. I keep to a code. I don't tinkle where I eat, and I don't fight folk who don't drink.
Meaning?
Meaning you're to drink, or hey diddle diddle out of here.
Sheesh. Fine.
Mesdames, messieurs, the maestro will perform at last.
Let's do this.
When I chop you bumble. Ah! Hey, well, Panda. Under your horse, yes. Ah! When I chop you, you bumble. Hey, well, Panda. Under it post, yes. When I chop you, you bumble. Hey, well, Panda. Under it post, yes. When I chop you, you bumble. Hey, well, Panda. Under it post, yes. When I chop you, you bumble.
Damn it.
Hey, well, Panda. Under it post, shit. When I scum! You beat me. It's not happened in years. Your fists, they're glorious.
Thanks.
I'm gobsmacked, I am. I have to drink it off. Oof, good fight. To speak true, I'm pleased you stripped me of the title. I shall have more time to pursue my chief interest now.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia is hereby crowned Fisticuffs champion of Beauclair. Bravo! Behold your trophy.
Oh. I don't know where to stick that.
A life without liquor's like loving without licking.
Maybe that will come into play during the next sex scene, huh?
Silverlocks, go to the bells. You're in need of excitement. Put the pickle back in.
I lent you coin.
Vickers, Russians, something to afraid at sea.
Oh, apologize, old diddler.
Cheap shenanigans. I can't see things with his cataracts.
I won't go. I simply won't do it.
Nice tune.
They say a great deal about you, Richard.
Slow now. Whoa.
No safer place than a bank.
There's a catch. Catch 22.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
I'd like to change some coin.
By all means.
That's a lot.
Got an account here. Like to make a withdrawal.
Naturally. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Wait a moment, please, while I find the relevant record. I'm afraid I can't help you. Extraordinary circumstances, you see. There's a note in the records. The account holder is dead.
That's inaccurate, as you can see.
It's some kind of mistake. The note is clearly an error. To reactivate the account, you'll need permit A38. For more information, please go to window number 1.
All right. Where's window number 1?
Great. Good luck with that.
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to reactivate my account, so I need a copy of permit A38.
Wrong window, I fear.
Happen to know where I can do it then?
Let me think. Perhaps upstairs, in records? Or downstairs in the archive? You must ask them, sir.
Do just that.
Yes? Can I help you?
Right.
Sorry, gotta get through.
Halt there! What is this? Back off the queue, sir!
Welcome to Gianfinelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer is always right. How might I help you?
This where I get permit A38?
Naturally. Just hand me your Form 202, please.
Form 202? Just what are you trying to pull?
Sir, I'm not pulling anything. Just following procedure. Permit A38 can only be issued upon presentation of Form 202, as stated specifically in Ordinance N60. Please, go to window number 1.
Just came from there. Never mind. Be back shortly with Form 202.
Was this the whole quest?
You cut in front of me, sir.
Did no such thing. Been standing here the whole time.
Is that so? You know you're the third today to try that ruse. I will not stand for this. Just you wait, I'll teach you some manners.
Go on, hit me.
Oh, gentlemen, if you wish to raise a ruckus, do it outside.
Outside, now!
Why can't I just buy the guy a drink? I'm rolling in fucking money here. You know, rich people, they do whatever they want because they can just pay people off. I just got done fighting.
Hey, friend. You're in Beauclair, see? It's the third time this week. I wagered 10 on the one on the right.
I shall teach you the meaning of decency. Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled. I shall teach you the meaning of decency. Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled. I shall... Cuts in line, then resorts to fisticuffs.
It seems they've settled their
You cut, poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled.
Hey, excuse me.
No safer place.
What can I do for you?
The archive. Nazeri. Never wear anything from that barbaric land. You know her. She often goes deep
I don't know why it told me to go there.
Come on. Where the hell'd she go? Hair pomade. Need to follow the scent. Could be the lead I need.
All in order?
Yes? Can I help you?
There's a catch. Catch 22.
So you see, she claims puffed sleeves will be in fashion next season.
Excuse me. Got something I gotta take care of at window one.
Cannot be serious. I too find it hard to believe. For
Excuse me.
can you not see what it says there? We're on our break.
Celine, darling, sign this for me, will you?
Oh, there you are. Listen, there's
We
something
are on break.
Ah, you try to be polite, it just never gets through.
Got no choice, I guess. Need to wait till they're done with their break.
This fucking game.
You must wait. They have the break now.
You don't say.
So, what do you hope to get here, my friend?
Permit A38. Though, guess I need Form 202 as well now.
Form 202. Easy peasy. Certificate P. Now, that is a challenge. But, as we are both forced to wait, fancy a round of Gwent.
Bet your fucking ass.
Why not? Let's lay him out.
Now, that I understand. I'll start arranging my deck.
Perfect. Easy one.
As your prize, I shall reveal to you my foolproof method for cutting through this bureaucracy. Nothing ever comes of using the normal channels. I have seen them try everything. Magic, hypnosis, bribery. Nothing works.
Might as well go if nothing works. There's nothing I can do?
Be kind. Be pleasant. This and only this. The woman here, she sits at her window 12 hours each day without hearing so much as a good day from anyone. But muster up some flowers, some perfume. Well, you will resolve your matter lickety-split.
Right. Certainly worth a shot.
Good luck.
No safer place than a back.
Take good care of yourself.
Welcome back, Master.
Need to get going.
Welcome back.
Show me what... Need to get going.
Richard. Oh my. Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
Need Form 202 to get a copy of Permit A38. Do you know that? Couldn't have told me? Wasted a lot of time because of you.
Please, sir. There's no need to lose your temper. I thought it obvious and thus needed no stating. The form will soon be ready. Name and surname?
Geralt of Rivia.
Let me find it. Gedon Gemel. Here it is. Geralt of Rivia. Sorry, sir, I cannot issue Form 202.
Excuse me?
The applicant in question has been declared dead, officially. Now, do tell me, sir, how am I to enter that into the ledger?
Like musky aromas, right?
And how would you know that, sir?
Smelled it. When you walked by. That scent you wear? Lovely. So I thought to myself, bet she'll like this too.
Oh, but I shouldn't, really.
Please, accept it as a token of my thanks for your help with my file.
Oh. You, sir, are quite the charmer. Ah, please, wait a moment. I shall fetch Master Cinfanelli. Perhaps he'll arrange something that excludes the paperwork.
You tell him dinna disturb, but no, always some bugger who can't stand to wait. Plough me, who's this? Hearty greetings, Master Geralt. You haven't paid us a visit in eons.
Been a bit busy, but I'm back now and I need your help with something.
Of course. Now do tell, how can I help you?
Got a problem with my account. Wanted to withdraw some coins, see, but...
No problem there, we'll get you paid up in a jiffy. Just gonna need to settle yon tiny wee trifle.
Heard that already. Permit A38, among others.
Oh, my hands are tied without them, Geralt. But I see you're a quick learner in the ways of banking. You'll get them in a heartbeat.
Cianfanelli, no more excuses. Pay out my coin, now.
Come on, Master Witcher, for why the ire? There's no need. We'll have it all for you. You just need to see the necessary documents.
Got a document right here means a hell of a lot more than any of your forms or permits. Have a look.
Her Enlightened Highness, she's hired you.
Mm-hmm. And as her personal emissary, I demand access to my account, right now.
Aye, Master Witcher. This way. So how's the trade these days, Master Witcher?
Can't complain.
Good for you, because in our neck of the woods things are dark, dark shite. Wine sales are stuck in the muck and sinking deeper. It's the fucking wretched names, I tell you. Folk out with
Also, I'm thinking about
how to say Côte de Blessure and all that. It twists their tongues
streaming
in bloody
this
knots. Makes them ashamed to ask for it.
a little more viewer friendly, because I happen to notice that the one stream I had that was only like 28 minutes has like 50 views. So
Our bank is the pride of all.
shorter videos are always more enticing to people, from my experience. Watch it be nothing.
What the hell's this, Cianfanelli? Box is empty.
Well, coins got to circulate. So when we learned you were dead, Master, we, circulated yours. Purchased stocks, bonds, invested in a few vineyards. Before we knew it, there was hee-haw left in the box.
Really ought to call it what it is. You robbed me, plain and simple.
Nay, Master Witcher, never! I wouldn't dare!
Oh, you'd dare. And now you'll answer for it. Open the gate.
Master Witcher, I'll pay it all back, every red copper. I swear it on my nana's beard.
Fooled me once, not about to let you fool me again.
Master Geralt, I beg you, keep your heat. We can work this out, I know we can.
Rip that coin out of your throat if I have to.
Guards, help!
We will get you!
This is it for you, pal. Come on, come to Daddy.
A key. When I get my hands on that twit.
Aye, Marianne, close the account and pay the man his coin. Thank you. Master Witcher, your coin. Just dinna go making any more trouble, all right?
This it? Expected a few thousand at least.
Well, there's things to account for. Taxes, inflation, and so on. The economy's nobody's fault, is it?
Might have guessed.
Ah, and Master Witcher, one more thing. Dinna come back to my bank ever again. Can do without patrons like you.
Can I help you? Get out! Be gone!
Eat, drink, and listen. You are into soul.
What is it you seek here?
Witcher's rather handsome.
Anyway, I'm thinking about streaming for shorter periods of time. Thinking about it. I don't know how that would work though on this game. Or any game, for that matter. Because if I'm going to do that, I might as well just be exclusively on YouTube.
Ow! Watch where you step.
Or whatever.
Witcher.
Anyway, I'm actually going to go ahead and get off here. Toodles.